Hello everyone, welcome to Stardust Tarot. This is going to be your collective reading for anyone who is feeling that they need a little guidance today. My daughter suggested that I do this. It's been a little while since I've been on here. I'm working on getting the schedule set up and getting this all together. As you might be able to tell, we had a little bit of a venue change here. So what we are doing is this from this lovely Beyond Lemuria Guidebook. This is it's an oracle deck, and we are going to be doing a message for today from their Life Toolkit readings. It's going to be card 1, what should I be aware of? Card 2, what can I grow from? Card 3, where should I put my energy? And then I was feeling very pulled to my angel deck here as well. I've got the tarot and the Wanderer's Tarot here as well, which is words if you haven't seen my channel yet. Part of the reason I pulled the angel here was because my candle had turned into what looks a lot like a wing in there, and it just made me feel like it was time for that. Okay, so we're going to start out with the oracle deck, and then we're going to move into the tarot and the angel oracle as well. What should I be aware of? We have home. It's number 31 here. And 10, soul star chakra, merging with the divine. So I'm just going to go ahead and read the keywords and divinatory meanings of these. 31. 31 breaks down to 4. 4 is the number of home. 3 is the number of collaboration, creativity. 1 is a manifestation number, and also the number, also a creative number. It's also the number of independence. We have 10, which breaks down to 1 and 0. 1 is the, again, as we just repeated, and then 0 is a number of new opportunity. So 31, home, heart-based presence, grounding, finding home within yourself wherever you are, the body as a temple for the soul, travel, finding family wherever you go, occupying yourself, connecting to your unwavering infinite depths and the collective oneness. I feel that this card is speaking very much to the desire right now that seems to be also in the astrology, to want to find one's true home. I think that more and more of us are waking up to that desire every day of like, I've never felt like I was home. Let me find this home that I know exists within myself. And that can have a lot to do with being able to connect with other people in your surroundings, regardless of where you are, right? Because we are a collective species. We are a tribal species, whether we want to be that day or not. The divinatory meaning of this card invites you to align with your temple space. Consider all the amazing things your body does and how you effortlessly move through reality. Become aware of the many gifts that come from a deep sense of truly occupying yourself. Often very intuitive souls exist within the upper chakras and may struggle with the density of humaning. You may not feel like you are from here, but as though you are more accustomed to navigating a world with different parameters. At this time on Earth, it is a blessing to have the vessel of a body. It is an opportunity to make a difference, so celebrate it. You have dreams and visions and may yearn to float around in more etheric realms, but it is when we are fully grounded and present in our bodies that we can actualize these ideas and make a difference. Be grounded, find your home, as just like a tree, the deeper our roots, the higher we can reach into the heavens. Soul Star Chakra, merging with the divine. All right, our keywords here are transcendence, letting go, being filled with divine light, channeling karmic records, the bridge between the spiritual and the physical realms, and ascension. This image captures the merging of time beyond space and kaleidoscopic wisdom that penetrates our being. We've lived in many worlds. All interconnected, they uphold the lessons they carry as messages of transformation. Their synergy creates the expansion of the universe. Gaze into the place where the light between our stardust can become anything, and collective evolution is part of a grander story. When we simply let go, we become all that we have been seeking and glimpse the greater dream. Restore. Remember that you are an infinite being with the ability to expand your awareness beyond space and time. Consider that paradigms outside this physical reality may be unfathomable until we raise our vibration and can think outside the mind. Meditate on the idea that everything that ever was and ever will be is simultaneously happening right now across multiple dimensions. Themes: karma, or what can be implemented or cleared for your optimal progress toward ascension. And the color wash of this card is Kaleidoscopic Rainbow. So let's go ahead and pull. I'm feeling very much this is finding home in ourselves as we continue to grow here, that this is really important. Home is me. Home is us. Home is this planet. Home is not this planet. Home is somewhere else. It's all in one. Comfort, Archangel Azrael, I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. And clairaudience, Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. I have been having so many messages coming through, random people that I have met the last few weeks. I'm telling you, I don't know what is going on. It has been years and years and years since I've had this level of like heart communication with random people. All right. So what can we grow from here? Messages in the best and highest good spirit, please, for whoever's watching that needs this today. For our collective, for the group, what can we grow from here? Okay. 33, Journey to Wholeness. 37, Mount Shasta. And 25, Freedom. 33, this is a master number. It's 3, 11, and 33. The Journey to Wholeness. 3 is a creative number and a collaborative number. 11 is a manifestation number, as well as like the number of go get 'em, like you've got it. And then we have 33, which I actually am not familiar with the meaning exactly of 33, so you might want to look that one up. We've got Mount Shasta, that's 3 and 7. 7 is considered the God number, and 37 breaks down also to 10, which breaks to 1 and 0. And of course, we believe we just went over 1 and 0, so there's that. 25, Freedom. 2 is a number of, pairing divinity, masculine and feminine, divinity, balance, a number of choice. Remember that without 3 we cannot, or without 2 we can't have 3, and without 3 we can't have 2. Wrap your head around that one. It took me a minute, but I've kind of understood it for a long time now in different ways. It's a pretty cool concept if you look at how 1 to 2 to 3D goes. It's the most interesting thing. I think it really helps to kind of open your mind to understand a lot more spiritual concepts. Anyway, 2 and 5, we have 2, like I said, number of balance, choice, etc. 5 is a number of change. It can be another number of independence. So let's take a look here. I'm going to start with 33. and just pop through this. I don't have these all memorized, so I'm just reading them tonight, and then we're going to clarify this with some tarot. Journey to wholeness, self-acceptance, wholeness, unconditional love, soul fragments returning, accepting others as they are, staying energetically present, accepting all parts of self, healing internal dis-ease. Divinatory meaning. This card is about loving yourself and others from a sense of wholeness exactly as you are right now. It is only from this space that healing can take place. We may find ourselves in relationships or scenarios where we can see great potential. We may have concepts of others that are not really who they are due to subconscious projections or ideals. We could have the idea that we will feel better about ourselves when we achieve a goal or status, that success will somehow make everything better. Unfortunately, this takes us out of the present and makes our love somewhat conditional. To be a healer, transcend the perspective that the being in front of you needs to be fixed. Hold the vision that they are perfect as they are. From this place, they can heal themselves through the transformative power of acceptance. Acknowledge the full spectrum of a picture and bring any fractured parts back to the present moment. In this place, we are whole and thus have the power to step into the brightest version of ourselves. What can we grow from here? Oh, yes. 37, Mount Shasta. This is beautiful. Your origins, the seeds that make you what and who you, star beings, sacred power places, unexplained mystical phenomena, intuitive messages and downloads, dreams and visions. This card is about origins. It is time to honor and look more deeply into your ancestry, both your bloodline and your etheric lineage. Do you have an affinity with any star beings? Connecting with them might allow you greater insight into your traits, your strengths and challenges. Perhaps you have a Lemurian connection. This card may also be encouraging you to visit sacred places you feel attracted to. They may have an intuitive message for you. So there's messages coming in here to help us grow at this time on our journey to wholeness here. This is awesome. All right, 25. Let me know in the comments if this is resonating for you. Freedom, living the life you love. Liberation as a shift in perspective, the many facets of freedom, inviting enjoyment and inspiration to your life. Discovering what freedom means to you, overcoming limitation, unbound creative expression, choice over obligation. Divinatory meaning, bring a deeper sense of freedom to a situation. A limitation may be a state of mind. A shift of perspective can bring a sense of lightness and choice. Also consider what freedom looks like to you in the bigger picture of your life. If you are feeling stifled in an environment, it is up to you to make a change. And pleasurable moments or practices that cultivate a sense of greater freedom in your day-to-day life. If you are currently experiencing greater freedom, you may be feeling unsettled. Consider whether it is the kind you were looking for. If you feel ungrounded and lost, perhaps you could add some structure to your world to optimize your freedom. Do we have any angel messages related to this? We can grow from growing to physical and emotional wholeness, spiritual wholeness, plenty of downloads, understanding what freedom is, crystal clear intentions. Archangel Michael, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. I think this is also about manifestation, like growing into the ability to either begin manifesting or to make that even better. Where should I put my energy? Life force energy. We have 3 and 4. 4 is the number of home. 3 we have talked about 3,000 times. The number of like collaboration, creation, all kinds of good stuff here. Okay, 34, life force energy. We have energy, mana, Aina, the rainbow spectrum, bright white light, Reiki, celebrating life, God force, optimal health, being vibrantly alive, thriving nature, conscious consumption, Eden, the body as a temple, bringing earth into balance, cell rejuvenation, the love of the land. Divinatory meaning. It is time for celebration. Revel in the bliss of being alive. This is an incredibly healing card packed with luminous life force energy for optimal health and healing. It reminds you to seek joy and upliftment in everything you do as much as possible. Consider the foods you eat, the environments you spend your time in, the people in your life, and even the things you wear. Increase your awareness of their journey, how they came to be in your world, and their energetic resonance. Are they alive and vibrant? You may be also inspired to work with healing energies such as Reiki or with the land, perhaps to grow vegetables. You are encouraged to joyously make your life a piece of Eden. As a result, you will shine with vitality. Oh my goodness, yes. I needed this reminder today. I don't know about you. Let me know. Patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay, so it seems right now that for everyone this is resonating for, this is our current mission, is to find joy, to be happy, to be delighted, to be absolutely clear with our intentions here, and to be patient as we see the proof of beauty coming into our lives. All right, let's get into the tarot here. What have we got? Spirit, please show us 31 home. I ask for messages for the best and highest good for all watching, for anyone who needs this message today. Whenever you see this, this is for you if it feels like it's for you, okay? And if something doesn't fully resonate, that's okay. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. All right, so home, we have the Empress. What should I be aware of? The Maiden of Pentacles here. Some of you are manifesting having a baby or a particular home. Oh yeah. Or you're really like really nesting kind of energy here. And you've got something, there's some kind of hidden thing going on here. Let's see if you can give me more on that moon. Oneness coming in. Yes, we have this quick, like, kind of awakening of the deep emotions within, just coming in during this time and saying it's time to understand oneness. It's time to understand something regarding, you know, a universal law, the opening of the brow chakra and the crown chakra. Of course, then we go here to the soul star chakra, which is supposed to be about 15 inches above the body. And that's our next card here. So let's take a little bit of a look at that one as well. Ooh, that's an awful lot of cards. Yeah. Oh my. Okay. Well, we have the Empress over here, and then on our next card we have the Consort. We got some balancing going on here. Some of you may be taking on a new job or a new position. Something that you're going to be a doer, a real doer in, like not people coming to you so much as you going to them. You may run into someone from your past here. Of course, we are in Venus retrograde, so keep an eye out for that. Or it may be that your new job is, or your new situation, whatever it is reminiscent of something that makes you think about an old relationship or an old friendship or an old job. Maybe you're going back to the same company, even sometime here soon. If you aren't doing that right now. Oh, can't do that. So then we have the Mother of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So many of you are moving on. You're making the decision to move on from a heartbreak here, whether that's related to this person here or not, I can't say, but you do have two sixes here, which is great. That means that you're going in the right direction. You should be aware that whatever direction it is that you're moving, this new money or new vibrance in your life, something that's coming in, take your time and make sure you read all contracts. Make sure you are not swept up in a memory. But overall, you're on the right path here if you are resonating with this reading. Can you show us a little more on comfort here? You can see there's a lot of healing. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Okay. So focusing on your joy. This is what you need to be aware of right now. And Spirit, can you please show us the journey to wholeness, number 33? We have the Ace of Cups and the Sage of Pentacles. Now, if you remember, on our second card over here, we got the Emperor, or the equivalent of the Emperor is the Consort. He's the counterpart to the Mother over here, who's also known in many decks as the Empress. We have a new love or new emotion here, a new emotional situation, along with the Sage of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, this journey to wholeness may possibly have something to do with another person, but for the most part, I'm feeling like this is about you stepping into your power of, I know what to do with my resources, or I know what to do with my money. I know how to save a penny, pinch a penny, use a penny, all at the same time here. This is also a reminder to, if you have diabetes, check your feet. Keep a lot of, like, anyone who's dealing with potential sickness here, check your emotions to find where the pieces are. If you just look up online, what is the spiritual meaning of whatever your symptom is, and please go to the doctor, okay, if you need to. But as you're working through things, going to your doctor, physical therapist, whatever you got to do, also take a look at yourself in, look it up. What does pain in my right ankle mean spiritually? Just take a look at it. See if you're feeling that. And it doesn't mean necessarily that your feeling triggered it. That does happen. It can also be that your injury triggered a feeling that needs to be healed in you. So just use that as a complementary treatment. I am not a doctor or a physical, a medical professional at all. Just know that we have here the Lust card, and this is also known as strength in the traditional decks. As we take the journey to wholeness, remember that you have to be careful of where you put your strength, but you have more strength than you could ever imagine. Emotional, the ability to control your finances, to manifest your anything that you need in life here. All right, I am growing from 37. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Stars, and the Nine of Swords. So for some of you here, there's been an issue of holding on to the potential for healing, and yet you're still stabbing yourself in the chest here. You're still putting yourself out there to be hurt, and not in the most positive way for some of you here. Like, it's almost like hoarding love, is what I'm feeling, and this is something to grow from here with the coming through Mount Shasta. You're gonna be getting Maybe getting downloads here about what you've been hoarding or what you've been holding on to emotionally that needs to be let go of. It needs to be severed, a tie here. 9 is the card of endings. And 9 is the number of endings here. And 4 is home. And there's something in between here that, in between the pain and the feeling of home, that needs to be removed in order to heal. Keep in mind that, these are different suits, but we have 9 minus 4 is 5. And this is something that you're moving on from here, right? Is the 5 of Cups, the card of sorrow, basically. So keep that in mind. Keep an open mind and listen, an open ear for what downloads you may be getting regarding all of this kind of, whatever it is, whatever the main thing is that you're holding on to that's hurting you. And you know what that is, trust me. You're going to have at least a good idea, and by the end of this, you will definitely have a good idea. Okay, freedom, we have the Lovers. There's a choice that has to be made in order to grow into your freedom here. And again, this is for any sign. Being left out in the cold. A new passion here, or a new passion. That's what this choice is. So you have the, I'm hearing, if you were left out in the cold, choose your new passion. Like, I'm seeing a storm in the background here. That's not what's painted on the card, but I'm seeing a storm in broad daylight here. There's something that's come to you very, very quickly. And whatever this choice is, the other situation is leaving you out in the cold. We have the Pentacles versus the Wands here. The Earth versus the Fire. Follow your fire. Okay? That's another way to grow during this time. And then we have Life Force energy. Putting that beautiful energy to work. Finding joy. And we have Balance and the High Priestess here. So for a few of you, you might be finding blockages due to other people being in your energy field. There may be some magic involved, or there may be a energetic strength that's pulling on you, like a bit of a vacuum. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands, the Seeker, the 9 of Wands, the Maiden of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. You're, excuse me, you got a couple of 10s here. We have a couple of 10s here, right? We got a couple of 9s. There's been a lot of endings, and this hope is giving us, this hope with the Maiden of Cups is giving us this renewal here, right? Burning the old, just letting go of it, finding ourselves, and continuing on, not giving up no matter what, continuing to ask Spirit and believe that we are going to get where we need to go. Anyone that this message is for, I want you to stop and think about how grateful you are that the burden is almost done. You see here we have burning of old ties, we have seeking Spirit, going within. We have the 9 of Wands, which is don't give up energy. Then we have the Maiden of Cups. This is hope. This is friendship. This is kindness. This is focusing on someone or something that makes you really, really happy. And this is 10 of Swords, renewal, starting over, being absolutely dead, done, over with the past. This is putting every bit of sweet soul, beautiful energy that you have into finding joy in life. And we have 3 of Wands underneath the deck, bossing up. So, excuse my tirade there. I'm going to go ahead and pull a few of these cards and see if there's anything else that we need to know at this time. Ooh, okay. So we have laugh, we have structure, we have think, karma, stop and play, bliss, and decision. Excellent. So with laugh, we have finding joy again. Structure, you create it, you use it. There are many ways to use and to defy structure in our lives in order to create the correct structure for the individual and for our lives. Thinking, do not, this came out upside down, do not overthink at this time, okay? This is about finding joy. It's not about focusing on the BS. And believe me, I know there's a lot of BS going on for a lot of people right now. So I'm right there with you. Karma. Choose joy in your actions, okay? This will create good karma, good action in the world, and we need so much more of that. Stop and play. Need I say more? Bliss, decision. If it does not give you joy, do not get involved. Period. And do remember that right now is Venus retrograde. So keep an eye out until, like mid-September. Don't be getting hot and heavy involved in new love or extreme new business stuff without really taking your time to read everything, taking your time to focus on everything. We also have Mercury going into retrograde. This is about following your bliss. This is about following your true life purpose. This has nothing to do with the outer pulls and BS that we have going on, the things that you have no idea how you're going to fix. This is about just enjoying yourself as a human being and finding the structures you can climb and the ones you can hang from and the ones that you can taste. I'm really surprised we didn't have the hangman come out in this reading, quite frankly. But just because I'm feeling like this is really awesome here. Just want to see if we have a journal question. Spirit, do we have a journaling question for anyone who might be watching this and need one? Oh, that is a whole lot. We have, how do you complete and integrate the lessons and experiences of your life journey? What do you tend to hold on to? The World, 21. What are you highly attached to or addicted to? What do these attachments or addictions fulfill in your life? And we'll do the next one too. It's a whole lot of them. How do you make fair and ethical decisions in your life? Do you require harsh rules or are guidelines more helpful? And there's justice. Card 11. So overall, I feel like the message here is it's time to really evolve by spending time looking at, like, speaking to spirit, meditating, however you connect to your higher self, to do this and find ways to break negative structures in your life, keep good ones, and just absolutely vibrate in joy here. I hope that this was helpful for you. If it was, please give me a like, share, subscribe, whatever you feel led to do. And I hope that you have an absolutely wonderful month. Thanks so much for popping by, and we'll have lots more going on here soon. I'm working on the schedule, as I said, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you.